Right.
So this was kind of just like, I'm coming back, got my new EP out, I'm in if you are, like, yeah, man, I do get a bit nervous, but I just kind of like, I think that just means that you care about what you're about to do. I feel like when I changed to Must Be John, like just the name change, I feel like everything just started leveling up as well. So I'm happy, I'm pleased I did.
So that was Lord Apex with Pretty Penny. Shout out to Lord Apex's first headline show last night was unreal. But right now I've got another unreal artist in the building. What you saying? This Must Be John. How you been, bro?
I've been good, man. I've been good, innit? Like we were just saying, bruv. I've been working, innit? I feel like I've just been working for the past year and a half just on these new tunes, these new tracks, this new music, and everything music really, mate.
Yeah, it's wild, man. It's been obviously 2 years since I've had you on the show.
Yeah, that's mad to think about. When was that? Like what year? Like
2019, I think.
2019, yeah, crazy. Yeah,
that's when your first EP just dropped.
Yeah. 2019 or 2020? Maybe 2019 actually. It was 2019. Yeah, mad. Mad.
You got the new EP out right now. I'm in if you are.
Yeah.
How do you think of that phrase, man?
Do you know what it was? It was sort of like I feel like it's just a phrase that gets thrown about a lot, like especially in my like inner circle. This in general, I feel like in a lot of people's like, I'm in if you are, like I'll do it if you do it kind of thing. Like,
right.
So this was kind of just like, I'm coming back. Got my new EP out. I'm in if you are, like, do you know what I mean? That's literally like quite literal in the sense of just like, it's there for you to take in. Like I'm here if you lot are to sort of listen.
That's like a nice positive spin on it. I mean, for me, I thought it was like almost like I'm in if you are. It's almost like a connotation of like following the crowd a little bit. Like I'm in, I'll do it if you do it. And like because you talk about like in the EP, like, you know, partying and that kind of vibe, and which can obviously, you know, I guess lead down a bit of a wobbly path at times.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. But sometimes wobbly is sometimes fun. So you got to find a balance in it, which I'm yet to find. But yeah, you've got to find a balance either side.
Yeah, you yet to find it though.
Yeah, man. Either not going out at all, or I'm out for the whole week. I feel like I don't have a But you can find a balance, man. You can find a balance for sure.
Fingers crossed. Well, you just finished uni, to be fair.
Yeah, just finished uni, man. Wrapped it up. 3 years. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think your degree like helped you with your music?
Definitely, man. In a business sense, like I learned a lot of things there. I met a lot of people. That's probably the main thing. I met a lot of good people, man. Like some of my best mates now that I make music with, and like it definitely, like, I was always just thinking about music as well. So it's like it went hand in hand, really.
Of course, there's quite sick music heads that have come out of Westminster as well, I feel like.
Yeah, slightly. for sure. Big up Westminster every time. For sure, man, for sure.
So how long have you been working on the project for, man? You said, obviously off air, you said like it's been 2 years. You've been sitting on it for like a little while now.
Yeah, maybe like, do you know what? I've been making tunes like ever since I finished the last one.
Yeah.
I must have made, like, I can't even tell you how many tunes I've made, but obviously you have to narrow it down to the ones you think are like the best for the body of work that you're putting out. And yeah, man, I reckon a year and a half solid. Like some of the tracks have date a year and a half back, and it's like just sitting on them. And sometimes it's good because you sort of think like, if I sit on this tune and a year later I'm still bopping my head, I'm still thinking, yeah, like I remember when I felt this way, or like I kind of still feel this way. I feel like that's how you know it's a good song.
Right, yeah. It's got like it's not got a sell by date basically.
Exactly, bro. I can't lie. That's like my main thing, man. I want to make sure the music I'm putting out is like it's there to stay.
For the ages.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. So
do you think that's a practice you'll continue doing? Like, do you think you'll make music, sit on it for a while, see if you still like it, rather than like kind of getting out quickly?
It depends. It very much depends on like
the
timing. Because sometimes you make a tune like Lucy. We made pretty. That was made. It came a couple months after we made it, innit? So some things just happen. It all depends on how it works out. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously you want to try and drop music at the best time, but sometimes it's best not to think about it too much and just drop it. So It really depends. I can't lie. It really depends.
I think that's a good little segue, to be fair. I think we should get into Lucy.
Lucy, yeah.
Yeah, Lucy's a banger, man.
Big tune.
I'm in if you are. EP out now. Must Be John. This one's Lucy featuring Foe.
She likes cigarettes and bad boys, bright lights and mad noise. It's adrenaline or the ketamine.
I used to know a girl, she was called Lucy.
That one's called Lucy by Must Be John in the studio right now, featuring the one and only Foe, friend of the show. Mate, Jenny, now Lucy.
I know. You know what? I was talking...
Can we expect a trilogy, do you reckon?
You actually 110% can, because we're partway through the next EP, and there's something along them lines on there. So yeah,
there's another girl going in the Hall of Fame.
Man, someone has told me the other day that I've just got to keep it going now. Like every tape, have something. So maybe maybe people will get tired of it. We'll see.
No, I love it though. Who I guess who inspires these tunes?
Everyone always asks that, and I can't say exactly who, but I feel like this is my like most given answer probably, but I feel like everyone knows a Jenny, like everyone knows a Lucy. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like if you think hard enough, you definitely know like there's someone in your life that embodies that character in it. So I feel like that's all I'm gonna say. Do you know what I mean?
How did you and Fo link up, man? Fo is hard, man.
Yeah, man, he's an incredibly talented artist. He's sick. Do you know what? It was just I think like maybe on the gram or something like that, or I can't even remember really, but we've been speaking and like we've been talking about working before as well, and this one just came about. I sent it to him, he absolutely smashed it. He smashed it in it, and it was, do you know what, it was something a little bit different as well than what he sort of usually does. That's why I thought it was sick that he just came on it the way he did. There was no sort of like hesitation, like I said it to him, and he just it was sick, man. It was sick, and the way it came about, it was quite natural, wasn't it?
No, it's a nice little link up, man. It's definitely like one of your more popular tunes for sure.
Yeah, for sure. That more sort of indie commercial kind of vibe. Yeah, for sure.
Could you see yourself doing more of that in the future?
Yeah, for sure, man. I feel like I'm not really about like the staying in one like sort of, as long as it sounds like me, as long as it sounds like John, then it's like all right. Do you know what I mean? I'm not. I'll dip in and out of whatever sort of genres I feel comfortable in and not comfortable in sometimes.
Yeah.
As long as it sounds good, that's the main thing.
Of course. Talking about obviously your name, John. You used to just go by John. Now you must be John.
Yeah.
Why the name? Why the name change up, man?
The name change, mate. It was purely because no one could find me. I was like, I was
You're unsearchable.
I was out here. It's unsearchable, man. It was great. I literally was. You couldn't even type my name in on Spotify and find me. And I feel like when I changed to Must Be John, like just the name change, I feel like everything just started leveling up as well. So I'm happy. I'm pleased I did, and I feel like now I've sort of like come into my element a bit with that, man.
No, I like the name, man.
Yeah,
I like the name. It's cold.
But like, it's still me, and it's still
Yeah. It's very like to the point. It very like much describes your music as well. Like,
man. If you
Must Be John.
It must be John. Yeah, exactly. As good as that sounds. Yeah.
No, it's sick though.
Yeah, man. I'm happy. Of
course, man. You know what? I want to get into another tune, bro. Because this EP is so cold. Raining Colours.
Raining Colours. Big vibes.
Big tune. I'm in if you are, baby.
Too far, just my luck. They don't wanna trust my love. Raining colours in here. Down in spirits and juggling beer. That's how you wanna play, then okay. Beg you to say, then yeah, just say.
So that was Must Be John with Raining Colours. Absolute banger, man.
Thank you, man.
Am I right in thinking that got a bit of success on TikTok? I feel like I saw.
A little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing nothing too mad, but I think maybe a couple of TikToks or something like that. A couple of tickies, mate.
Are you much of a TikToker yourself, or? Do
you know what? I try, man. I try because I know it's a good platform, and it's. Yeah. I like using it. I definitely like using it. Right. It's like in terms of like using it for myself, like yeah, it's a techie one, man.
Yeah,
I feel like maybe I haven't given it enough time and enough thought, you know, like.
Yeah.
But then I think it's one of those apps where you need to do the opposite of that. You need to just put exactly what you're feeling out there.
Right. Yeah, like so no filter kind of thing.
Exactly, man. I feel like that's when it's best, innit? When everything's like natural.
Yeah.
Man. I need to give that app a good go, man. I do.
It's so addictive, though. It's so addictive.
Yeah.
It's hard. Like social media in general, for me personally, TikTok, I just
swiping. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad.
100%, man. But you got your first headline show.
Yeah.
Very soon.
The Waiting Room, 27th of November.
Yes, man.
All out there.
Are you excited?
Oh, I'm gassed. I'm proper excited for it, man. Yeah, I am proper excited for it, mate. I can't lie. I think it's gonna go off. It's gonna be sick. Like, it's the first time I've had my own show, so it'll be sick, man. Like, yeah, there's no other way. Like, I'm proper happy about it.
Have you got any supporting acts for it at all?
Yeah, we do, man. I haven't even announced it yet, but I may as well now. We've got David Got Sound supporting. He's proper sick, like hip-hop kind of vibe. Yeah,
Wavy.
He's proper cool, man. And then obviously we've got Ty J, like a producer that's obviously worked on a lot of my own tracks. 4 of these tracks, he's DJing as well.
Wavy.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a big night, man.
True. I was literally at that venue last night as well, man.
What was it like? Were you feeling it?
It was hard.
I need to go still. I haven't been. I need to go. I should go before the show, really.
Because my boy was like, because obviously I did my first event like a couple weeks ago, and one of the boys that I was there with, he was like, bro, this would be a sick venue for your kind of like hip hop kind of show. And then I didn't even clock that you were doing like this, at the same
it's
thing.
A nice one. It's a little intimate one, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Should be banging, bro. Do you ever have like any like pre-show like rituals that you do like to make you feel calm or confident?
Definitely a little drink, mate.
Yeah.
But, a little drink for sure. But nah, man, I do get a bit nervous. But I just kind of like, I think that just means that you care about what you're about to do, which is like always a good thing.
Yeah, of course.
And then yeah, man, I do get a little bit nervous. I can't say I've done too many, mate. To be honest, I could literally count on my hand probably.
Really?
So, yeah. So I haven't done too many. Yeah, obviously the lockdown stopped a whole lot of things from happening. So yeah, man. I haven't got specific ritual other than a little drink. Yeah, so we'll have to see.
When's the last time you performed?
Maybe like I think 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
2 weeks ago, like a sort of party event thing.
Yeah. How'd that go?
Sick, man. It was sick. It was sick, and it's just like good to get out there and just perform some of the new music, the old music. Yeah. Because like even some of the old music, I haven't had like the biggest chance to perform yet.
Right.
So like it's just good to be performing, man. Obviously, like I'm an artist. It's what I want to do. So.
Yeah. Yeah. No, lockdown was a crazy one, man. How did you manage during that period?
I managed, but making music. Let's say I was making music a lot, man. I was making a lot of music.
Did it give you time to focus? Do you think?
Yeah, a bit too much time, man. It's not good to have too much time to think. I believe anyway. I believe in it. And having too much time to think can always be a good thing. Sometimes it is, but not all the time. But yeah, definitely gave me time to focus on the tunes, man, and just make sure that this next like EP I was putting out was going to be like the best body of work I could make it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Have you already started working on the next one?
Yeah, man, I have. I reckon we're like 60% way through the next one, man.
Mad.
I say this now, but then in like February, I'll be like, we've still got a couple more tunes. But we've definitely got some big tunes for 2022.
Looking forward to it, man. Yeah, don't take too much of a break like last time, bro.
Nah, do you know what? I'm here to stay, man. Honestly, like I was talking to my manager about this the other day, like. We took the break and I feel like it was needed, and obviously there was things going on behind the scenes that meant like the break kind of had to happen. Yeah. But now I'm back. I can't lie. This project is literally just like the start of like consistency coming. Yeah, 2022, definitely another project coming, more music, features, shows, everything, mate.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say actually. Like obviously on your last EP, like it was just completely yourself. Yeah. And now you've started to like work with people. How's that process been?
Yeah, I feel like the first EP, man, it was definitely like important, but it was just me, because I feel like if you're introducing yourself to an audience or a crowd or something, you just got to say what you want to say, innit? Right. But this time I've enjoyed like working with different artists. Obviously, because of lockdown, like a lot of it was just back and forth, like in the DMs or like or phone calls and stuff. But the track with Loey, we got to make that in the studio, so that was sick. That was in Brixton, I can't remember where, but like it was sick to work with her. Like she's proper talented, man. Like
I've never actually heard of her, to be fair.
Oh, you should check her stuff out. Like I think she's got a couple tracks out now. Like she's proper talented. So
cold, man.
Yeah, and literally everyone I got on the tape, I'm a personal fan of. So like, I'm happy when I listen back to the tunes. I'm like,
this is sick.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good feeling, man.
100%. I mean, one artist you had on that I'm like a massive fan of is Joe James.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's wild, man.
He's incredible, man. He's a mad talent, isn't he?
yeah. Like his voice, his flow, like.
Yeah, he's unique, bro. That's like he's unique, man. The way he comes to it is unique. Even the way he jumped on that song, like it's not. I've never heard a Joe James verse like that. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, So
he's
it was
cold,
definitely
bro.
a moment, man.
Let's get into this one though. Follow that sound.
Yeah.
It's a banger, bro.
Big tune.
I'll just follow that sound. I'll just follow that sound, yeah. I'll just follow that sound. Yeah, follow that sound. Borrowing pounds from people and never giving them back, because I'm a right twat. Listen, I found myself sat in the world's ending camp.
So that was Must Be John. Follow that sound, featuring Joe James. How far do you think you're going to push the sound, man? Obviously, you've definitely progressed since your last EP. It's very similar sounding, though, in ways. Where can we expect a new EP to go, the new album even, potentially?
Yeah, new EP. I think you can just expect, like, just, like, better music, man. I feel like I'm just gonna try and keep making better music, and the more I'm living life, the more stories I've got to tell, and do you know what I mean? That's just kind of how things go. I feel like, in terms of like the genres, I can't really say. You're definitely gonna hear sort of similar sounds that you've heard before, but there's always gonna be new stuff. I feel like every time I drop a EP, I want a little surprise in there where they're like, oh, didn't expect that one. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But I don't know. Just I think you can expect a lot more John. Literally, 2022. There's a lot more John, man. This shows, like I said, features, music, literally everything. That's pushing the sound.
Can't wait, man. Must be John. Do you have any bucket lists of like features that you'd love to work with in the future?
We were just talking about this, innit? About like, it's hard, innit? Because I feel like, ideally, innit, you want to have met someone first if you're gonna make music with them, innit?
Right.
You want to like sort of just know that you get along, because like you might not get along for whatever reason.
Even if you like their music.
Exactly. You might be a fan of their music. They might be a great person, but you two just don't gel.
Right.
And I feel like that's important, innit? So whoever you're gonna work with, you want to make sure you've got that kind of like relationship there. But I'm trying to think who I want to work with, man. It's hard. You put me on the spot. Any other day, I could just answer this straight away. I'm trying to think. Maverick Sabre. That's a big one for me, man.
Yeah, Maverick Sabre.
The streets. Those are way up there. But yeah, no, those are some names.
Mate, it's not unreachable though, man.
Nothing's unreachable, man.
Yeah.
Nothing's unreachable.
Especially like Mike Skinner. He's very tapped into like the scene as well. You know.
Yeah,
he works with a lot of like.
Nah, he put Raining Colours on one of his playlists, didn't it? So he's tuned in.
Oh wow!
But he's tuned in. But we'll see.
Mate, that's a massive look right there.
Yeah, so we'll see. He's a legend, man. He's a legend. He definitely inspired a lot of the music. So
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, you could definitely hear the inspiration. Like, and yeah, Mike Skinner, OG for sure, man.
Exactly, man. He's a legend.
Tell me about your writing style, man. Because obviously you write these like very like, you know, chorusy, poppy tunes. How do you go about writing them, man? Like, what's your writing, I guess, technique or style?
Do you know what it is? It's all about just hearing the right beat, man. I'm very picky when it comes to like beats. Like,
yeah,
I sort of like I know when I hear the sort of sound and the melody starts coming in, and then I'm sort of feeling inspired, and I'm thinking, I know what I want to speak about, and all sort of this stems from there, man. But a lot of things just like start from this freestyling, like melodies. So like I'll hear the beat in the studio or in my room or wherever I am in it, and I'm just bopping my head. I'm just sort of trying to catch a vibe almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then from there, I just sort of start writing. And I suppose every different song has got a different kind of like writing method depending on what I'm talking about. Is it a personal one? Is it a story? Is it like a kind of reflective tune in general? Like, so it just depends, man.
Fair enough, bro. Nah, it sounds good, man. And obviously, whatever you're doing is working. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, thank you. Thank you. But hopefully we can get it to work a bit more. 2022,
man. I'm in if you are out now, man. Must be John, bro. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it every time.
Bro.
Go check out the EP. It's out now.
Yeah, shout out your socials and all that stuff, man.
Literally Must Be John on everywhere. Spotify, Instagram, Stoke Newton, The Waiting Room, show 27th is going off.
He's very searchable now, so you'll be able to find him.
I'm no longer undiscoverable, man.
Let's end on a little bit, man. This one's a fucking banger as well, bro.
Appreciate that, mate.
Love, man. Stay tuned, guys. We're here for another 50 minutes. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe. Peace.